Hi guys, all ready for the first episode. Um, I have 5 things already. Um, 4 were from personal messages and 1 was off of a comment. Um, I'll start with the comment first, I guess. Um, so the comment was, okay, this is kinda like weird, because normally I don't ask anyone for help, but here it goes. I kinda don't know why I can't be accepted within my own family. They don't approve of anyone who I date, or whom I'm friends with, or who do I choose to live with? How can I find acceptance? And I mean, honestly, um, if you think about it, okay, um, if you think about it, life is all about choices. And whether people believe it or not, your family is going to be the one that's going to love you for the rest of your lifetime. And sometimes that is not true, and I understand that. Um, but I mean, I don't know. Family's really good with that, cause I mean, um, if I'm completely honest, the people who my family didn't agree with, I got hurt over, and that's just not some coincidence, if you ask me. Um, Everybody says that your family knows best. Your family knows best. Your family knows best, and it gets annoying after a while. But I mean, in some aspects, it's true. But depending on how old you are, if you're over the age of 17, all right? If you are over the age of 17, you have your rights to make your own choices in life. You may not like what you choose afterwards, but yeah, so what? Um, so pretty much the best advice I can give you is do what you feels right, and that's if you like somebody, tell them that you like them, okay? They can take it how they want to take it. That's all to their personal thing, all right? But um, honestly, what you need to do is you need to ask your best friends if you should be friends with these people, if you should go out with these people. Your best friends will always know best. And like it or not, they're going to last a lot longer than your family will. Mom and dad will die off eventually. And we can't change that. But you know what? Um, it's just the way it is. And sometimes mom and dads die earlier than usual. So you gotta live with your friends with that. You have to live off of their decisions. You can't just make your own stuff, you know? But definitely like you need to find acceptance not through family, but through friends. Once you find acceptance through friends, then you have to warm them up to the family. The family's not always going to be perfectly accepting of everybody, if I'm 100% honest. So, um, number 2 and number 3 actually. Hold on just a second. They have to do with cheating, both of them. Okay, let's let's go with the guy's point of view first. It's not the same people, okay? They're not off the same topic. Um, so far that I know, anyway. Um, he says, "I walked in on my girlfriend cheating on me. I want to let her go, but I don't know how. What should I do?" And from the girl who just thinks about her, which is from a totally different story. She says, hold on. She says, my ex-boyfriend thought I cheated on him because my friends told the guy that I was talking to Oh, that that I was trouble and dangerous, and that I have done it in the past. Okay, let's take the male's point of view first. Um, Cheating is the worst thing that can happen to you in a relationship. Um, I did get to talk to him a little bit more. He is in college, and it is a lot more serious. Um, I mean, I've been cheated on too, personally, alright? I don't know if you're watching or not, but hopefully you are. And I've been cheated on too. But it has not been through college. College, I can honestly admit, is much more serious. Um, Especially because he goes into further saying in more personal messages between him and I um, that he's been planning to propose to her. And honestly, I'm really sorry. And if that person is watching, that's just horrible. All right, that was just the most horrible thing you can do. Um, but what you need to do, all right, the first things first, you have to leave. All right, that's just what you have to do. You have to leave. Otherwise, you're going to continually hurt yourself. You're going to just completely hurt yourself, and you're just going to go in this downward spiral that nobody likes. You'll lose a lot of friends. You'll lose family too sometimes because they just won't deal with it anymore. So the best thing for you to do is leave. And unfortunately, this is going to sound crazy. All right, prepare yourself. Are you prepared? You can pause the video if you're not prepared. Okay, you prepared now? All right. You have to be friends with her. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds stupid. But it'll help her out, and it might help you out in the long run. Um, I can't guarantee it, because, let's face it, we have no idea what people are going to do. We can't control people. But, if you're best friends with her, not best friends, just good friends with her, and you show her the ways of being a good person, then eventually she'll probably turn around. But another thing you need to do is you need to tell the other person. Because you may have walked in on it, but the other person may have no idea who you are. I'm not saying all girls, okay? I'm not saying all girls. However, those types of girls are very, very, very nasty. They are very nasty when it comes to cheating. They, I mean, as a personal experience, okay? They will lie in anything that they do to get what they want. Which is, of course, the D. I'm not gonna go off on that, and my friend Alex is gonna be flipping about that. I said that on cam, but inevitably they just want the D, alright? And they're gonna lie to get that. They're going to lie and say they have no idea who you are. They're gonna say, oh, blah, 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 blah. How does he know you? Well, I don't know. He's just one of my friends. I mean, so this other, if it's another guy, because I have no idea her sexual orientation, but if it is another guy, then, I mean, it can always be helped. Sorry, my light just turned on. But even if it's another girl, just tell him or her that she cheated, Tell that you were with her. And if they know, that's horrible. And if they don't, then she's going to build a reputation for herself that she's going to have to clean up on her own. And that's just the facts. She's going to have to clean it up on her own. And I'm really sorry about that, but the best thing you can do is be her friend and be there for her, and then she might turn around and come back. And when she does come back, you say, you have to completely promise me that this is going to happen, because we can't move forward unless this happens. It's the truth. And now moving to my third topic, okay, about the girl who said that her ex, alright, her ex accused her of cheating, alright, because of this thing with her friends. If I'm completely and 100% honest, this literally just happened to one of my best friends not too long ago. And I have no idea if it's the same person. I don't know idea if this is you. But either way, I'm going to tell you what I told her. And that's the best thing that you can do is build a wall. The best thing that you can do is build a wall right now. And just say that, I'm not taking any of your crap if this is how you actually think of me and if you think I'm actually trouble and all this crap. I'm really sorry that that happened. I mean, this is the second time I'm hearing about something like this in this week so far. And it really sucks. And it's like the exact same situation. And I'm really sorry. But the best thing that you can do is find a wall, build it. But I do suggest you keep one or two people, okay, that you know that you can trust, that they won't say anything, and that they make you happy all the times that they can try. Alright? That is just the one thing that you can do. Because then when you have those two people, they'll be able to push through the wall. But the others will just be gunned down. And you won't be able to tell them crap. And I know that sounds hard, and I know that's how it is, but that's what you're faced with. And if I'm 100% honest, the one girl that I was helping, because honestly, if I'm 100% honest, I love her to death. She's a wonderful woman. She's grown into such a strong human being. And then this happens, and all of a sudden I saw this completely different side of her. And this is probably exactly what's happening to you, because you sound completely astonished. You sound like you're a strong human being. And then all of a sudden, your best of best friends talk behind your back. It sucks. And I know it sucks. But you gotta be strong with it. You gotta just keep your wall up. Keep yourself strong. And I know this is getting repetitive, but keep your wall up, keep yourself strong, and find those two people, one or two people. You will be so much happier. And get close to family. Get as close to family as you can. Now it gets to the tricky bit, alright? Alright, now from this point of the video on, if you guys are uncomfortable with people who cut or people who are talking about death, then stop the video now, alright? Because my last two, one is about death and one is about cutting. So I'll start with, we'll go from easy to hard. How about that? We'll start with the cutting one. And what this person has said is, right now I am faced with my best friend cutting, yet he is miles away. What do I do? Well, if I'm 100% honest, that happened to me not too long ago as well. Except she's a few states away, and that was going to happen to her. And then she ended up doing it, and I felt awful. But if they haven't done it yet, you have two choices. You can call up a superior, okay? You can call up a superior, and you can ask what they're doing and why. And tell them what's going on. Tell them that your friend is about to cut and that they need help. They need to talk to somebody or they need to do something. And I'm pretty sure that the superior will do their best to help. They'll hate you for it because they'll be stopped. The person will hate you for it. But there's nothing you can do. I haven't really gotten to talk to you, but if this person is in college, then find somebody that goes to the same dorm or is in his or her dorm room. Okay? And have them help them. Call them or something. Do something to calm them down. But either way, if you don't stop them and then you find out that they did, you're going to feel terrible. You're just going to feel like the worst human being on earth. And it sucks. I mean, but what are you going to do? My last one about death. I've been, honestly, to be 100% honest, okay, I have been dealing with a few deaths recently. So I'm not saying don't send me stuff about death. If that's what you guys are feeling, then I got you, bro. But I've been doing my best to hold myself strong and high. I'm doing it. So, this person says, I have recently just figured out why my best friend killed themselves, but I do not want to tell his/her parents about it because they were the reason, and they are upset that their baby boy is gone. Oh, that's a tough situation, honestly. That's a really tough situation because on one hand of my brain, okay, there's me telling myself, you want to conserve that memory, and you want them to be okay, and you want them to say, well, my boy/girl was wonderful, they were so smart, they were so this, and then all of a sudden, boom. And then on the other hand, you have them like, oh, I have no idea why they did it, I have no idea why, da 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 da. But then you tell them, and they figure out, and then they get so upset. I remember reading an article, honestly, which is why I have my two hands on this. I remember reading an article not too long ago about a family in the Midwest who had gone through the same thing and who had figured out that the dad was the problem and that it was because the dad beat the kid in the middle of the night when the mom wasn't up, and the kid got so fed up with it that they killed themselves. And I know that the father was a horrible human being, okay? That he beat this kid and everything, but still, he was a human being. And it said that they later found a note saying that, or this pretty much this entire book, but in there was a note that's said of why she did it. And shortly after, long story short, the father killed himself. And I mean, that was in an extreme situation. I have no idea what this mother or father did, so I can't personally say. But you have two choices. You can tell them or not. You can tell the parents or you can't. You can't tell how they're going to react. That's just a given. Alright? You can't tell how anybody's going to react to it. So they could be so upset, they could be freaking out, they could take it into consideration as well and then change themselves. But there's just so much that could happen with it. From a personal standpoint, I would keep it off to the side. And I would say, leave the memory as it was. They were a good kid, and you don't want to ruin that. But this is completely your choice. But, like I said, you have no idea how they're going to turn around. You have no idea if they're going to be freaking out, or if they're going to be upset, or if they're going to be change themselves, you know? So you have 1,000,000,001 choices, but those two are the main ones. Tell, not tell. But that's your choice to make. I can't really give you advice on that. It's a really tough situation, and I know my personal opinion is to leave the memory as it is. But, I mean, I'm really sorry that this is happening. I'm really sorry that your friend is dead. I've had a few of that too, and don't worry, guys. For anybody who's watching, I'm always here for you, and I will always be here for you. So, wow. Feeling all the feels right now, guys. No, but that's a good thing. Anyway, you guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. And don't worry, you're all wonderful people. And please, please, please keep on sending me messages. Keep on asking me questions, okay? And leave a like and a subscribe right below. And guys, second video, first day. Thank you so much. And I'll always be here for you guys. Bye.